glamorous eyelashes, and so much more. Hey gorgeous, walk in or book your appointment today and let us help you unleash your inner beauty. We offer expert beauty services such as powder brows, lash lifts, lash extensions, lip micropigmentation, and rejuvenating facials. Find us on Pescador Drive next to Caramba Restaurant. Call 605-9256 or message us on Facebook. Zyva Beauty.
Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines. We offer daycare and boarding services with playtime and multiple beach park walks designed to have your dogs socialize and fulfilled. Pickups and drop-offs available. Grooming. Complete grooming services include bath, trim, nail, and ear cleaning. Results that will take your breath away. We also do house calls. Beach Power Walks, a 2-mile structured park walk designed to mentally and physically stimulate your companion. Don't forget our hands-on professional dog training services to make your dog a better behaved pet. Check out our full line of pet supplies. Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open-air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Malaysian singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
The hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? Get the essentials you need to stay safe this hurricane season, such as plywood, tarp and rope, first aid kit, rubber boots, raincoats and rain ponchos, generator, portable radio and batteries, flashlight and kerosene lanterns. Weather the storm with these products and more from Benny's. Quality and savings.
Get between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro on a ferry faster than anyone else with Caribbean Sprinter. You better Belize it. Get with us online at sprinter.bz.
From the top of Tikal, you're watching Reef TV.
Welcome back to another episode of Hurricane Preparedness 2025. Are you ready? With us today on this couch, speaking of a very, very important topic, is Miss Lisa Duncan. She is from RFG Insurance and she joins us all the way from the Belize City office. Tell us, what type of insurance coverage is most relevant for the island when it comes to your home, your contents, boats, businesses? Educate us on that.
Okay, so the most popular insurance out here is the property insurance. Okay. We cover your private homes or your business. Okay. Building, contents for your private homes, or your equipment for your business. We also do liability cover. That's a very another popular type of insurance that we sell, especially to the vacation renters, because if your guests should come to your property and they get hurt, and they can prove negligence on your part as the owner of the hotel or the vacation rental, you can be sued. So having your proper insurance, if it comes to that, to pay for your damage, and then you won't have to pay that out of your pocket. So that's public liability. We do employers liability, boat insurance, tour guide insurance, tour operators, aviation insurance.
Okay. So, tell us, what does a standard homeowner's insurance policy cover in case of a hurricane?
Okay, so the homeowner's insurance would cover, it's not only hurricane, it's a wider coverage.
It's multi-hazard.
Yeah, it comes with fire cover, lightning strike, especially for your contents. If you have your TV and you have a lightning storm and you have your TV covered and it blows, we cover lightning strike. Burst pipe, if your pipe bursts in your bathroom and it floods your contents, if you have your contents covered, it will cover your contents, and the building if it's insured. Your contents would be your fridge, your television, your sofa set, your clothing, your personal items. But one thing we do advise our customers, because you would be very surprised, we don't ask for an itemized list, but we do advise our customers, go through that list and you'd be surprised, because you might say, I only have $30,000 contents, and when you go through that list, you didn't realize I had some new, you bought some new items and you missed those out. So being properly insured is very important. So we do advise our customers to make that list, and you'd be surprised. It's not 30, it might not be 30, but 40,000, because if at the time of a claim you want to be properly insured, when it comes to the sum insured.
Miss Lisa, we were talking earlier and you were mentioning that your clothes can be insured too as well. Let's talk about that a little bit, especially for those islanders that love to wear their Columbia products, they invest in these, especially fisherman gears and stuff like that.
Yes.
So let's talk about that so that they can be aware of what can be insured.
Yes, your clothing is a part of your contents. So if you have your contents insured, you can add those in as part of your contents and have that insured, and if there should be a claim, you will be paid for your clothing as well.
Good to know, and I'm pretty sure that would be appreciated by many residents out here. And let's talk about the flood damage you spoke of earlier. Does it automatically include in the hurricane coverage, or does it require a separate policy?
Okay, the flood damage is a part of the hurricane. If the flood is caused by a named storm, it will be covered.
Okay.
Yes, so if there's a tropical storm out and the street gets flooded and comes into your home and your building is insured and your contents is insured, it would cover.
It would cover
under flood.
Okay, under flood. And I know you spoke a little about this earlier, but can you elaborate a little bit more for us? How does insurance work for renters, Can tenants insure their belongings separately from the landlord's property?
Yes, that's the contents insurance. So you don't have to have the building, own the building that you're renting, or own the building. You can be renting, and your contents can be insured separately from the building. So you can insure your contents on your own, even though you're renting.
Okay, and I know we haven't touched when it comes to assets as yet, but assets also includes the contents in your home. That is also part of your assets, your transportation, things like that, that can be damaged during a flood, like you said, can also be insured?
Yes, that's a separate policy. That's the motor policy.
Okay.
If you have a golf cart or a vehicle insurance, and it has comprehensive and hurricane cover, yes, it can be covered if there should be a storm and it gets flooded out.
Okay. So let's talk about cost and affordability, because that's always something that people think of when they think of insurance. Oh, maybe I can't afford it. I can't. The cost is too much. But it is giving a sense of security and protection for your contents and your assets that you own,
yes.
Right? So, how much does hurricane or property insurance typically cost in Belize?
Okay. It all depends on the type of structure.
Okay.
One. So if you have a concrete building with a concrete roof, that's you get a very good rate on that because it's less riskier.
Okay.
The location where it is, and the sum insured. So the value of the building, and that's the replacement value of the building, because what we try very hard is to educate our customers, or to work with our customers to make sure that we have the correct value, replacement value on your building when you're insuring. Because at the time of a claim, and if you're not properly insured, then average would apply to your claim. So I'll give you an example. If we have a building that worth $200,000, but you said I cannot afford the premium on that $200,000, I'll do it for $100,000. And you have a claim. A storm comes and you have a claim. Your building is only 50% insured. So if you present a claim to our claims department, your claim would, only 50% of that claim will be paid. And then we have to keep in mind we have a deductible on your policy. So your average will be applied.
Okay.
So say I have a claim for $1,000. We'd only pay you $500, and we still have to apply the deductible to your policy.
Okay.
So it's very important to be fully insured. So when you have a claim, it's a smooth process. You bring your estimates, or you go through the claim process and you get your claim paid, but you are satisfied, and we're happy that we had a smooth claim process.
Talking about claims now and costs, are there any payment plan options, let's say for families that can't afford that full lump sum when it comes to your premiums?
Yes, we do. Okay. We do have payment plans, and we have a sister company that also offers premium financing. So yes, you come in, sit with one of our agents or customer service rep, and I'm sure we can work out something for you that's affordable, and you will be satisfied and have a peace of mind that you have insurance.
Okay. Do premiums ever increase after a major hurricane?
Yes, it can, because we at RFNG, we try very hard to not increase premiums, but what we do, when you purchase insurance from us, to make sure that you're secure, we go out and purchase insurance from our reinsurance, reinsurers. So to make sure that if there should be a catastrophe, everyone is covered, and we still have, we can pay everyone. We purchase insurance back from our reinsurer, and if the price depends on if their prices goes up. So yes, sometimes it can happen, but we try very hard to keep it affordable and keep the price down.
Okay, so we know for most people, they can afford lumber homes, and most people can't afford concrete homes. Is there any insurance policy for persons with board homes?
Okay, yes, but sometimes the capacity, because like I mentioned just now, we purchase insurance from abroad also. So sometimes, especially on the islands, the capacity gets used up, and we cannot offer much on wooden structures, but we still take your information according to the condition of the building, where it is, and we take it into our underwriters and see what we can do. But yes, that sometimes becomes very difficult on the islands because the capacity is not there.
And the vulnerability as well. Okay. Are there any discounts for building hurricane-resistant homes or using stronger materials?
Yes.
Okay.
We come out, we take the photos, the information on the building, we communicate with you, take it into our underwriting department, and there is where, yes, for hurricane shutters, the type of building, the height of the building, all those things, yes, a better rating is applied to those kind of structure.
Ms. Lisa, let us talk about one of the main assets that people have on this island, which is boats, especially that we're living in a coastal community, fisherfolk community. Can small business on the island get affordable hurricane insurance for their boats and their businesses?
Yes, you can. Again, we offer the hull, which is the hurricane cover or theft, and also the liability only. If you're using your boat out on the seas and you hit someone or your passenger gets hurt, we also offer that kind of cover.
Wow.
Yes, especially for the tour operators or the tour guides. That's a very popular cover for them. It works. The cover is while you're in the boat.
Okay.
Once you're out of the boat, the cover doesn't. But yes, you can get cover for your boat. Like I said, the hull, the comprehensive and hurricane part. And it all depends on where you take the boat for a hurricane or if a storm is coming. So yes, these are all questions that our underwriting team would need to know, so we can do a affordable rating or competitive rating structure.
And that is good for tour guides and boat owners to know that they can afford that, and it's an extra layer of protection and coverage for them, right? Okay, what about coverage for, like we just mentioned, boats, but fishing equipment and other livelihood tools that fishermen may use?
Okay, yes, those are, we mentioned the household items.
Mm-hmm.
So in a business, those would be considered your contents. So yes, we can insure those, and it all based on where your equipment will be kept, the type of building, where it is, if it's concrete, wood. So yes, we can insure your equipment as a part of your contents for your business.
And this is good news for tour guides because of their tanks and their all the equipment that they use for their tourists that comes in. Miss Lisa, what would you like to inform our public and our residents, especially on these islands, surrounding islands as well, on the importance of preparedness and education, and why is it important to have insurance?
Okay. What I would advise is start early.
Okay.
Even before the hurricane season. Make a list of your items. Start talking to one of our agents. Reach out. We have agents in all our districts. We have an office here in San Pedro. If you call the head office in Belize City, we get someone out to see you so start early. Make a list of what you need, because like I said, you wouldn't want to miss out any of your asset. So make a list. If it's a building, let's make sure that we have the correct sum insured, and get the policy rolling. Whatever paperwork we need to do, I always tell my customer, let's get all our ducks in the row, so when we have a claim, the process goes easy, because we did our homework, we did what we need to do. So yes.
So get that extra layer of protection. Protect yourself and protect your home, your family. Get insurance, especially because of the vulnerability that we have. Make a list of all your contents, because that is very important. Yes. And your office is very accessible, right?
Yes.
And you can always call on any agent from the RFG Insurance to come out and meet with you and educate you on what can be done for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we take a quick break, and when we come back, we have Mr. Orlando Rodriguez talking to us about claims and processes.
Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
Welcome back to Hurricane Preparedness 2025. Are you ready? With us today we have Mr. Orlando Rodriguez joining us from RFG Insurance Policies, all the way from Belize City office. Mr. Orlando, welcome.
Thank you for having us here and invite us to give us some information regarding claims and hurricane preparedness.
Thank you. And like we were discussing earlier, we live on a very vulnerable island, right? Surrounded by sea, surrounded by lagoons, and we're vulnerable to many things. So, Mr. Orlando, talk to us about preparedness education. What is the biggest misconception people have about hurricane insurance?
The common misconception is that people think that the building, if you buy one insurance for the building, it covers everything inside, or your fence, or your vehicle. No, if you insure your building, it only covers the building and the structure of the building. You also have to cover your contents, all your personal belongings, electronics, furnitures, and we can also cover your fence, but it has to be added on to your policy,
Okay. And what advice would you give to families who are considering buying insurance for the first time?
Okay, I will advise you to take a good look around at what your building looks like, what needs to be maintained, your roof, your windows, your doors, your proximity to the sea, and I will advise you to look at values as to what sum insured you can put on your house, and what the actual cost of what your contents inside is. Because if a hurricane comes afterward, there's a flood, all your contents will tend to wash up, get damaged, and you will be left in a bad position Sometimes you won't even left with uniforms or clothing to go to work. So we can help with that as long as you have the proper coverage for your contents, you know.
Mr. Orlando, talk to us about the proximity to the sea when you speak of that, because we are just a stone throw away from either the sea or a stone throw away from a lagoon. As you know, we're surrounded by the sea to the east and lagoons by the west. So what would that proximity be like? Is there a distance that you have to take into consideration when it comes to insurance?
Here in San Pedro, we have an island rate, but in the sea, if you are within a mile or 2 miles from the sea, the rates affect your your policies, you know.
Okay.
So it increases the cost of your insurance because of your proximity.
Okay. How far in advance should someone secure insurance before hurricane season starts?
I would recommend you, a policy runs for 1 year.
Okay.
So you are covered for an entire year from the time of you start the insurance. The quicker, the better. I will advise you to, if you don't have one, to start one. And you can visit one of our offices and you can start set up a payment plan so you don't feel it, this total amount of your policy at once, lump sum. If you don't have the money, you can try work on a payment plan and try get it over maybe 2 or 3 payments. And so you won't feel it out of pocket that much, you know. Protect yourself for an entire year, not only for that. I mean, a fire can happen any time of the year, not only a hurricane, you know. So it's good to have insurance.
Mr. Orlando, can you talk to us about claims and processes? As you just explained to us, you know, the different misconceptions that people have about insurance. What steps should residents take after a storm to file a claim?
The first thing you must do is document your losses.
Okay.
Start to take pictures, start to take videos of what is happening in your home. If your water is coming from the roof, the water is coming from the windows, what is being affected. If it's not a flash flood, I mean a flash flood, you more likely will have to evacuate. And we will look at aerial shots of the entire area and look at how much damage is done. You will have to document all your personal belongings, all your losses, and you will need to visit our office and complete a notice of loss along with your the policy documents are not entirely necessary. We can look up your name and find it in our system. So if you lost the insurance paper, don't worry about it. We will try to locate it for you. If your bank provided you with one, I would recommend you to try keep a digital copy of it. You know, take a picture of it so you can have it at hand. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find your name if it's done by a bank. And then we will have to contact the bank and get a policy from them. Any repairs you may do, any temporary repairs, we advise you to hold on to the receipts, document it. If you pay a contractor for do a temporary repairs, pay him and hold on to the receipt, and we reimburse you as quickly as we can. Payment process takes about a week to 2 weeks the most. It all depends on what all documents we got at hand.
Does anybody come out and do like their own damage assessment from RFG Insurance?
Yes, from the moment we get notification, we try to send a claims personnel. Myself, as a claims officer, I usually come to your property.
Okay.
Or if it's a major loss, then we will try to get an international assessor. You know, if it's a large loss, you know.
How long does it usually take for claims to be processed and paid out? I know that is a very important question and one that lingers in many people's minds should they want to buy insurance.
Once you started the process with us, you complete the notice of loss, you provide us with the pictures. If you provide us with an estimate or the replacement cost of your items, if we have completed the visit and do an assessment on your property, it shouldn't take more than a week for us to finalize a payment, as long as we reach to an agreement, you know.
Can you just go over again so our residents can be informed of what documents should they prepare in advance to make claims processes easier?
The notice of loss, which is a form that we have at RFG, in which you tell us your name, your phone number, your contact information, so we could contact you and call you, your address, your policy number, whatever receipts you may have done of your repairs, an estimate. Sometimes when a hurricane comes, contractors become scarce, so you have to wait until somebody's available to come and assess your property and provide it with a estimate. If the contractor give you a list of materials, then you'll have to provide us with a bill of quantities as well, of what the cost of the materials will be, so we can try to settle your claim as quickly as we can.
Okay.
Once we have everything at hand, it's for us to review, and on hurricane season, we try to do our best. Between 3 to 5 business days, we should get you out. Once you got your banking information, we'll do a direct deposit to you as quickly as we can.
Okay. This is after all the damage assessments.
Damage assessment, yes.
Everything is documented and recorded, and you can look over the losses and quantify it.
Yeah, sometimes the best thing to do is to take a video of what's happening. You take a video, we can see water coming from here, from a roof. We can see your sofas getting wet. So we will not contest, the damages on your property, on your inside or on the outside.
Would you advise to take a video during and after?
Immediately after, as long as it's safe to go outside. You can go stop to look around and take a video, take pictures, start to look at your ceiling, if the water came in from there, your windows or your front door. It all depends how.
Speaking, if you're in your home and you can see that it's being damaged, you can take videos.
You can take videos and you can see the water coming down your roof. Take a video. It will be the best thing for us to have a video at hand.
Okay. What happens if someone loses their insurance document during a storm?
Don't worry, we will find your information in our system. Visit one of our office or call us, give us a call. We have a website. You can submit a claim online as well on our website. And we will try to, as long as you provide us your name, your address, your contact number, we will try to look up your information, and hopefully we'll try to find it as quickly as we can.
Okay. Mr. Orlando, talk to us about, just touch a little about having home insurance and then having to insure your other property assets within your location.
Okay. I have seen from experience flash floods come. You have a chain link fence, you have cement fence. Debris come along with it, trees, whatever, and knock down your fence. So I will encourage you to have fence insurance. You can cover your fence, you can cover your property, you can cover your contents, and this will have you pretty much secure now from all aspects.
And another question: our main mode of transportation out here is, as you know, golf carts.
Golf carts,
right? And there's not a lot of places to secure your golf carts when there's an approaching hurricane or tropical storm coming. Talk to us a little bit about that, and what does the insurance cover, and what type of insurance you should have when it comes to securing your golf cart.
Golf carts, you will have to have a comprehensive insurance for it to be covered by us in the case of a hurricane and flash flood, or because if you only have third party, it will not cover the damages caused by a flood or water damages. We encourage our clients to secure your assets as best as you can. I'm not entirely sure what's the age of a golf cart that you can insure it comprehensive here in the island.
Okay. Is there any business interruption insurance available in Belize, for say, to cover income loss after a storm?
Yes, we do business interruption. We do that's for businesses. We do, when we cover your business, we cover your stock, we cover your furnitures. For if you have a home insurance on your home, let's say your entire roof is gone, we do alternative accommodation as well. We can put you up, and we can you let us know that your roof is gone. You will need a month, 2 months to put up a roof back. We will have a separate. We have a percentage that we use towards alternative accommodation, and we can put you up somewhere, or we can help you out, get a house for rent, and we will pay you for maybe 1 or 2 months as long as your repairs are being done.
That is something very good to know. That can be, you can accommodate.
Yes, we can alternative accommodation. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, would you like to leave any last educating comments when it comes to why residents of these islands should take insurance? Why it is very important for them to buy insurance to protect their properties?
From personal experience, being doing claims out there in San Pedro, Key Cocker, down south, we have Hurricane 1 category. Cause major damages, we are not ready for a category 2, 3. Please purchase insurance because it's best to be covered. And with RF&G, if it pays to get it right, and we will try to put you back on your feet as quickly as we can. You know?
Okay, it pays to get it right with RF&G. Mr. Orlando, thank you for being with us today, talking about the importance of insurance, of coverage, of your assets and securing them. And until another episode of Hurricane Preparedness 2025, take care.
Thank you.
It's an massive season with massive deals and rewards at Penny's. From now through December 31st, earn double B-Bucks on store-wide purchasing every Saturday. That's right, 2 times the B-Bucks, which means 2 times the cash back when shopping at Penny's. Plus, get even more rewards with B-Bucks Builders on home goods, tiles, appliances, paints, and lights. And don't forget, there's also massive deals and discounts on tiles and the best brands in paints like Benjamin Moore and BH. Rewards, deals, B-Bucks. You can get it all this massive season only at Penny's. Quality and savings.
Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiast. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more. If diving and snorkeling are your passions and hobby, then look no further for equipment. We carry a large assortment of masks, snorkels, fins, BCD vests, bodysuits, dive watches with reputable brands such as Cressy, Mattis, Tilos, and others. When you need to repair your fiberglass boat or Yamaha outboard motor, we offer the right materials and replacement parts to get the job done. Visit us at Lion Street opposite Maya Island Air or give us a call at 226-3370. And remember that for land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
Whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
we wanna Honda Navi, a partner you can rely on. Benquip, equipment, parts, service.
Someplace South Coffee Bar